All right, guys, here we are. Welcome to day 10. Once again, apologize. We got batteries charged though today, so we are good to film. But we're gonna be hustling. I only got till noon, so kind of a late start. But first location, we caught a coon. This has been set for 10 days now, guys, and we're still picking up fur. That's awesome. I'll tell you what, this is starting to surprise me a little bit. You know, this is the second coon out of 5 stops. Yesterday we went like 10 locations before we caught our first one. It's supposed to be 63 degrees today, but last night it got cold and we got a good frost on the ground. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, but I was expecting a really slow day, especially with a 10-day-old line. But we're gonna have to wait and see what happens here. It's looking pretty good early. I mean, after a while everything just kind of turns into one big beating. But I do not remember catching a coon here yet, which is crazy because you got corn right above it, an old hay barn down there full of hay, which they like to den in. There's a massive trail going through here, cutting down over the high bank. I think this is the first one here. It might be the number 2, but that's just crazy. 10 days later. I don't know what today's gonna bring, guys, but it's looking solid right off the bat. Well, day 10, and this is the first catch on this location. It's one of the newer pieces we had, so it's actually probably day 6, 7 now. Really nice coon. You can see right behind him a cedar tree, and we just got a nice little thicket down there below him. Cornfield on the opposite side of the road, guys. I can't say it enough, but really nice coon. You know, another thing too, we're here on the, what is it, the 16th of November. The fur quality is starting to come in on these smaller coon too. Even the bigger ones are looking better now, but you know, on our opener, our 3X coon and up, they have a pretty good hide to them already. You know, everyone says you gotta wait till Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving, probably everything's gonna be about a 10 out of 10 at that point. But your 3X coon and up on our opener here, the first Saturday in November, you know, they're a 6 or a 7 out of 10 already. Yeah, your 2X and down, you've got some work to do, but your bigger coon, they're looking pretty decent. So anyway, get this guy taken care of and get down the road. It's awesome to still be catching fair numbers on the 10th day of season, no matter how exhausted and worn out you are. But after kind of a slower day yesterday, got a little bit of a break, a little second wind, feeling pretty good. Got a hell of a head cold right now, but still feeling good. Well, this is gonna be a struggle. Coon just dove into this tube. Tell you what, I can't believe this. Oh, that's just crazy. On the same tube down here where I caught number 1,000 2 years ago. Just a really great location. Really surprised to see a double today. You know, this is the freshest part of the line still, but that's just awesome. That's so motivating that, you know, there's so much fur around that I can still rack up some fairly decent numbers on day 10. Oh, this fence line right here is becoming quite the good trail for us, guys. This is, I'm not even sure what coon number it is. I know we've got a couple of skunks here, and probably 3 coon maybe. And he was coming up the trail from across the road where I've got a dog proof, which he showed no interest in. So just go show you guys, you know, I love my dog proofs, but like I said in a video before, that they're not foolproof. You're not going to catch every single thing in a dog proof. Even coon, you know, I'm guessing half the coon that will come down that trail walked by my dog proof. Just complete guess. I have no science to back that up at all, but he did not take that trap very far at all. So kind of wish he would have, because he crapped all over the trail. And oh well, it is what it is. But all right, let's get down the road. Nice coon. I love those nice dry 220 coon. We are stacking them up on day 10. This is awesome. Well, we're at that location with the hot wire again. I filmed this. I always wondered why this one always produced, but the other one didn't. Didn't matter because today we got one. Nice big coon up here. A little smaller one down here. Not sure what we're gonna do with yet, but if you look at this trail behind them, I mean, that sucker just wraps right up and around, up probably to that brush pile up there. Really nice trail. This is our first double here, so day 7 or so, 6 on this. We're still on the new part, just wrapping it up. We got I think one more location on the new part after this, but I think it's our 3rd double of the day. Hell yes. There's my rat stretcher. Down here we got us a nice boar. I don't know what's going on today, guys. This is insane. This is like day 3 type check. As awesome as it is, I'm pretty nervous because I have to be done by noon, and I did not expect to have a catch like this today. I'm not even sure how many we got in back the truck now, but we're probably coming up on a 5th of the way through the line, and we've probably already caught more than I thought we would all day. Just absolute dynamite. I'm in coon heaven though, guys. I mean, I live in what I would call one of the best coon trapping locations probably in the country, so it's not really even a me thing. It's just the population is so thick through here. Man, this is awesome. I love catching these things. Nice coon. All right, guys, so here we are on the old part of the line now, which is still producing as well. This is the 2nd coon we've produced out of 7 stops, which is actually really good for day 10. I'm really shocked by that. But you can see cut cornfield, a timber, and there's a timber behind me. They're just walking a trail up through the waterway, up out into the corn. Looks like a nice coon, not terribly muddy either, so it's definitely starting to warm up on us though. I'm already about ready to lose the hoodie, and it's 9 o'clock, and we got to be hustling. Another double this morning. There had to have been something in the air last night. I've never had day 10 produce like this. It's just, man, that's insane. These numbers are just, that's crazy. This is a good coon here. This is a really nice looking one. That one there's a little small for us, but get them taken care of, get down the road. Here's just that fence line to fence line location. Not much of a fence line here anymore. It's more of a, I think they took the fence out, but just going to timber down there. Great location. Yes, look at that big old grizzly bear. That is a big coon. That is a really big coon. I don't know how some of these guys put their paws inside those traps. I mean, he's got more rolls on him than I do. That's a big coon. And see the trail going up here corn. This is where they actually were combining just the other day when I came by. So man, that's a big boy. These things just keep coming and coming and coming today. This is just insane. About ready to finish off basically what I'd call the 2nd segment of this line. We still got 3 big pieces to run, and we are stacking them. Man, that's awesome. We got us a double again. Last trap of this segment. We got a small pup on the other side. This is where I had the 4 possums, or 3 possums and coon that one day. Yeah, nice location. Always, normally it produces a lot more coon for me. This is one of my hot spots where I normally hit 15-18 coon, but I think we're at 6 maybe. So still a great location. Great coon, but not what it has in the past. I'll still take it though. Now the numbers are starting to slow down a little bit, but another nice coon here. We've got 3 or 4 here now. Going up here, still standing corn. I know the farmer that's farming it, and they're doing the field next to this, so it's just a matter of time before it's gone. But got onto the old part of the line, and you know, still producing for sure, but definitely slowed down a little bit. Day 10, first catch. This is the first thing I've caught on this trail. It's a spot I said every year normally produces 3 or 4. You know, I didn't pull it just because I'm going right past this area anyway. It's a quick glance out of the truck. Going from cedar trees across the road, we got a bean field and a nice little draw that runs down it. So not the greatest of trails, but it's, you know, it's always good for a few. Hoping, you know, not sure how much longer we'll be here, but hopefully we can pick up another 1 or 2 off it. I don't typically set locations like this. You can see it's beans over here. There's a nice mature hardwoods behind me. If you look way down there though, there's more timber. I'm not sure if they're traveling, you know, across the open bean field to timber or not. There's a little trail here, it wasn't much. We got our second coon off this location. Normally, like I said, I don't set bean fields at all. That's a big coon. But just this trail is telling me that, you know, they're still moving through here. They started developing even after the beans were gone. So we threw a trap in here, and we've got 2 so far. Not great, but you know, I drive right past it to my other really good locations. I might as well throw traps in. That's how I'm going to get to my 1,000 hopefully. Just nickel and dime my way there. But you know, there's exceptions to every rule. I wouldn't necessarily call it a rule, I guess, of not setting on beans, but beans for me has not been a very good producer over the years I've been doing this. So get him taken care of, get down the road, guys. We are cutting it close for time. You know, knock on wood, we have not caught a lot of these today. I think this is only the, ooh, he is a lively one. This is only the second one that we've caught today. Kind of surprising, but I'm very happy about that. And also that last coon kicked my finger pretty good with his back claws and didn't cut it back open. But if you can tell, she is pretty poofy yet. Still struggling to set some of these traps by hand. Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? This is the location where I caught my bobcat on the other side. Well, this could get interesting. Skunk and a coon. Get them taken care of and see what we can do here. Let's see, you remember this spot? We got cut corn down here, a leaning telephone pole, and a tube. We've taken a lot of coon off this. I want to say this is probably number 8. Really nice looking coon here. Gonna go ahead and take care of and get down the road, guys. Definitely slowing down a little bit, but still a sensational day for day 10. We got us another 220 fox. That's awesome. That is awesome. This is actually a spot, another spot that I added to my route when I was pre-staking from when I scouted. It don't look like much, guys, but you can just see this trail going right underneath this cedar tree. The other side of the road is beans, but yes, that's awesome. Really pretty fox. Really pretty fox. Not the biggest one in the world, but that is okay. Nice fox. Still halfway limp, so it ain't been there that long. Awesome. We'll get this remade and get out of here. And wouldn't you know it, the very next location, we get us a huge possum in a 222. Going from a fox to a possum. Not exactly the catch I was wanting here, but I'll take it. I got a market for a few of these possums that have the skull intact anyway, so. Good sized possum. Finger's definitely starting to bother me a little bit now. Now he crapped right on the trail, and that kind of deters me a little bit. If I can, I'm going to move this conibear up here a little bit farther than where it was. It's only a couple feet, about a foot away, but looks good to me. We got us number 2 for the day. Probably the ugliest skunk I've caught yet, so and probably the smallest too, to be honest with you. He's pointing everything right at us right now, which ain't real great, but seems like a pretty lively one, and that makes me a little nervous. More apt to spray, but we'll get him taken care of and get down the road hopefully without stinking too terribly. All right guys, so I lucked out here. One single shot right behind the hind shoulder, and he went down. You know, you just got to be patient with it, guys. It's clean, it's ethical, just like harvesting a deer that way. It just takes a couple seconds to a couple minutes, but he's done for. So matter of fact, he just quit breathing, so that might do a couple last gasps here, but that, you know, I'm shooting that 177 1200 feet per second air rifle, guys. I hit him and he didn't even move. He just kept acting like nothing happened, didn't even lift his tail or anything. So very, 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 very efficient maneuver. You can see right there's where I got him. Works really well, guys. Not every time is it this smooth, but you know, it's a lot better than trying to use any 22 caliber or anything like that. So anyway, get him taken care of, get down the road. Well, I guess he's already taken care of. We're gonna pick him up and get down the road, guys. We got a big boy here, just coming off this draw, off of a nice ditch down there. There's an old pond here right behind me where they're crossing over to, as well as a cornfield. So tell you what, the very last little bit of this is starting to punch out pretty well here. You know, it slowed down drastically at the end of this line, but we're still came home with a truckload more than I thought we would for sure. Really nice coon here, but we gotta get going. I got probably 10 locations left and only about a half an hour left before I have to be home, so we got a boogie. Man, they just keep coming and coming today. I cannot believe it. 5 or 6 more locations and we're hustling, but just phenomenal. You know, nice timber location here. What else can I say? Really hammering the coon today, day 10.